Listen, you know what, friend? They do. They come through and they bother me, right? Listen, let me break something down to y'all. Let me get them a time to get on here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. It is 10:37. We cannot be on here too long today. You know what I'm saying? But today's Thursday, and y'all know normally this is my day where I'm kicked back, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I have my morning walk and worship. I get my workout on. I just actually finished doing I continued to walk after I got off, y'all. I continued to stay on that treadmill and got me some extra hour and a half in on that treadmill because I was on there promoting and walking and just, you know what I'm saying, just getting it up off of me. So yes, man, you listen, I'm really committed to what it is that I'm doing right now, and I just want to stay on this path. And it was just so relaxing to me that I decided that I wanted to stay on there and continue. So that's what I was doing all while I was promoting, getting everything put up. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets already to see me Saturday, April the 27th in Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, Liviana, Michigan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but listen, go on the Eventbrite. Those tickets are selling right now. And I just put the link up last night. The vendors are coming in. The guest speaker already then locked in her spot. I'm talking about this is less than 24 hours. These people have I don't know nothing. I don't know what Detroit got going on, but Detroit, baby, y'all don't waste no time. And I kind of figured that because y'all kept asking for y'all's link. So I kind of figured y'all was going to have some a sense of urgency about y'all. Y'all play no games. So if y'all look at I got a new flyer I just updated. I had to go and update the flyer this morning to add the speaker because the speaker for Detroit, she had already jumped in and said, hey, I'm a speaker. I need to be on there for Detroit. She done sent in all her information, did all she needed to do. Man, I had to update the flyer to get the speaker added to it. And now I got vendors already tearing up my line talking about I want to vend in Detroit. So listen, shout out to everybody in Detroit. Y'all are not wasting no time getting these tickets. These tickets are selling. Y'all selling like Philly right now. Y'all selling like Philly right now. I'm telling y'all right now. That's how y'all doing it. Y'all doing it real. Y'all slid in there. Y'all really going all out. So I appreciate that. If you haven't got your ticket for Saturday, April the 27th. Saturday, April the 27th in Detroit. We're going to Detroit, Michigan. We only 15 minutes away from y'all. Flint, Michigan is only a 43-minute radius for y'all. We try to get it as close as we could right there so we can make, so that everybody could hop in the car, you know what I'm saying, carpool, do whatever you got to do, get right there in that area, man. We got the special speaker, the special guest speaker that's going to be opening up. I have space right now for 5 more vendors. The vendor slots they are going fast. So listen. If you are a vendor and you're wanting to vend in Detroit Saturday, April the 27th, make sure you contact me right now because I'm telling you those vendor slots are going fast. Lip gloss, waist beads, bundles, whatever it is that you got that you vend. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. But it's a reason why we're here today. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why we're here today. And I can't skip past this. I tried my hardest. I continued to walk on the treadmill after we got off a morning walk and worship. And I tried to let it go, but I really just could not let it go. You know how sometimes somebody say something or do something and it just puts you in that point. Listen, I don't care how cool or how trendy or how nice somebody makes something feel or sound, I should say. You control your mind. And the moment that you lose control over your mind, you have a very big problem, right? You have a very big problem right then, right there. Right? I need for you to understand that you have control over your mind. And the moment that you lose that control, that's when we're talking about mental breakdowns. That's when we're talking about you're outside of yourself and we're going to have to commit you. When I'm talking about a healthy mindset, I don't know why people like to jump in my comment section or get the inbox in me about something like I'm going to change my standpoint on something because I'm not going to do it. If I said it, I said it and I meant that. If I said that, I said that and I'm going to stand behind that. If I put that video out there, I'm going to go to bet for whatever it is that I said. And if you could come to me and you can bring me some different information and it makes sense as to, then I'm gonna say, oh, okay, I stand corrected. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here, that when you have control over this right here, right? You have a divine right of choice. Even though you know something is wrong in your life, you have a decision as to whether or not you're going to participate in that or not. Stop acting like you don't have that choice. Stop acting like just, oh yeah, well, I didn't have no other. You had a choice. You could have set it out. You didn't have to participate. You didn't have to indulge in it. You didn't have to give it your time. You didn't have to give it your attention. You didn't have to go over there and become a part of that. The moment that you start responding, the moment that you start giving it your attention and your energy, that right there is what put you in that situation. The problem be you don't know how to walk away. It's not, you ain't got the right type of discipline. You don't have the right type of self-control. You feel like you have to prove a point, or you feel like you have to address every issue, or you feel like you have to clear up every rumor or every inconsistency or this and that with folk, and that be the problem. I'm telling you that you control your mindset. I'm telling you to shut down negative dialogue. Internal dialogue that keeps you from going over there. You understand what I'm saying? And self-sabotaging. I'm telling you to take back your power, to utilize yourself to say, you know what? Your own thinking. That sounds good and look good, but that right there, that ain't gonna be for me. All I'm saying is respect yourself. Respect yourself and have great decision making. Here y'all come. Here they come with their, our thoughts is how we create. Our thoughts is how we create, and so as a man thinketh, so is he. Just send me some love. Cause I'm out here. Let me take this off, cause Now, sometimes some people be wanting to be so smart. They be wanting to have, I don't know if they just be trying to be really, really smart, or if they just be wanting to be seen, if they just be wanting attention, or, what I'm saying, I don't know, Lily. I don't know, Lily. I don't know. Right. But okay. But since, you know what I'm saying, but since we out here, when we say that so as a man thinketh, so is he. Okay, when you put that in the comment section and you make it seem as though you're confused about what it is that I'm saying in the video, I just said clear as day in the video, right? This is the video that I posted this morning. I said that we create twice. We create one time in our mind, and then we create it in reality. That's exactly what I said. And I said that because of that, you have to understand why the enemy fights so hard to attack your mental right here. He attacks you in your mind, because if he can shut down your thoughts, if he can make you think less of yourself in your thoughts, if he can control your mind to keep you in a state of confusion, if he can keep you in your mind, stuck in your negative thoughts, if he can come into your mind and drop off that fear, those insecurities, if the enemy can get into your mind, understand that the moment that you allow the enemy to control your mind, then the enemy will control then your behavior, right? So meaning, if you cannot create, you're not going to create your best. You're not going to operate at your best. You're not going to perform at your best. Why? Because how you going to create it in reality if the enemy got you over there stuck? How you going to create it over there in reality if the enemy got you over there confused? If he got you over there feeling like you're not good enough, you ain't capable enough, that it ain't going to be able to happen. Come on, it's again. So for the attention seekers that like my attention, here you have it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to break it down one more time for the folks in the balcony. Maybe y'all was just strolling into the video coming from the bathroom. Maybe you didn't get to catch the full meaning of everything. Maybe, you wasn't sitting front row at the class. Maybe you was in one of those classrooms that you had to be in the same one all day. I don't know. But now that we're here, I'm going to say it one more time for the very folks in the very back. You have power over your mind. Understand that you don't have, if it's so as a man thinketh, so is he. If that is the case, then that means when you're having negative thoughts, then that means that you're going to produce negativity, right? Because that's what your mind is fixed on. You're going to produce whatever your mind is fixed on. So if you're having negative thoughts and you're giving your time, your energy, your effort, your attention to that negativity, then that right there is going to be what you're going to continue to produce in your life. That same negativity that your mind is fixed on, that's focused on, that you're locked into. What I'm telling you is take back your power. When you're having a negative thought, replace that negative thought with a positive thought. Let the enemy know you will not take control over my mind. You will not make me self-doubt. You will not drop these insecurities. You will not make me think I'm not good enough. You will not make me think that I'm not capable. You will not make me think that I'm not worthy. You will not make me think that it cannot happen for me. I'm saying that you owe it to yourself to shut down the negative internal dialogue, the lies that you tell yourself to keep you from being able to live out your fullest potential. Now, how you can't, because if a man thinketh, so if he, you drop that in my comment section, right? So then let me say this right here. If that's the case, then why not think things that are positive? Why not think things that are uplifting? Why not think things that are beneficial to your growth and your development? Why not think about things that are, nothing is off limits to me. Now, why not think about abundance? Now, why not think about healing? Why not think about joy? Why not think about peace? Why not think about sanity? Why not focus your mind on that? So if I think a positive life, you mean I can be positive? If I think a life that is uplifting, do you mean I can live that life? If I think a life that is successful, a life that is joyous, a life that is at peace, you mean that I can have that? Because you said that. So if a man thinketh, so is he. And I agree with that because that's full word. Matter of fact, if any of my church people in the comment section, drop it in the comment section where they can go find it at. We're not arguing with that. We're not saying that that's not true. What we're saying is understand that you have the power to change your day. You have the power to change your mood. You have the power to dictate how you're going to live your life. And if you allow the enemy to control your thoughts, then you allow the enemy to control your life. You got to take back your power, take back your control. Come on now, come on, put it in the comment section. Let me get some love. Let me get some love up top. Let me get some love. If we on the same page, go ahead, send me some love through real quick. If we on the same page, if you get it, what she said, so true. Come on, speak. Let's speak. Yeah, send me some love, y'all. If you got it, there you go. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Healing. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is it Kamika? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all send me some love. There we go. Proverbs 23. There we go right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all you know what I'm saying? This ain't, come on now. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, Kimberly. Y'all, let me get a couple badges up top on IG real quick. Send me some love real quick. I have the power because I looked bad. Come on, let's be real with it. You gotta listen. Sometimes people will make all types of excuses for why they are in situations. Thank you, Fly. Thank you, Pebbles. They'll make all types of excuses of why they're in certain situations, why they are living the way that they're living. And they don't understand that the reason why you're still in that stuck, stagnant area of your life is because of your own decision making. And that hits hard for a lot of people. A lot of people can't accept the responsibility of the fact that I'm here because I chose to be here. You can have two children growing up in the same exact type of house. You can have two children that are experiencing the same level of abuse. You can have two children that are dealing with the same exact thing, sleeping up under the same exact roof, and sometimes sleeping in the same exact room, in the same exact bed. And guess what? Those children will grow up, and those two people will live two different lives depending on the mindset of each one of those kids. One of those kids may decide that this is all that I'm ever going to be. This is all that I'm ever going to have. I can't have no more than doing this because this is all that I've been exposed to. This is all that I have. This is all that I've seen my whole entire life. This is how my great granny is, all the ancestors is. This is how the whole family, this is my environment, and they will mirror right there what it is that they see. You can have the other child who had the same exact experiences, had went through everything just like them. That's their brother and sister, share the same exact blood, and guess what? That child have a whole nother thinking. What I'm saying is you control your mindset. If you don't want that for your life, you don't have to accept that for your life. That child over on the other side makes up in their mind at an early age, I'm going to school, I'm going to get the right grades, I'm going to lock myself in. Why? Because I don't want what we've been through. Come on, man. Because I don't want what we've been through. I don't want those same cycles. I don't want that same pain. I don't want that same hardship. I don't want that same hurt. I don't want those same generational curses. I don't want my children to have to heal from having me as a parent the way that I'm healing from my mother, how I'm healing from my father. I refuse to do that. Those storms won't wet up my children. You got to understand that at the end of the day, you have a divine right. Stop giving up your power and making excuses. 2 kids, same place. 2 totally different outcomes. Mindset. 2 kids, same place, same blood, same house, same roof, same room, same bed. 2 different outcomes. Mindset. And we as an adult out here still making excuses for why we can't get ahead. Still holding other people responsible for our joy, for our peace, for our healing. That's right, because I'm out here already. For our healing. Oh, I can't heal until they come over here and accept responsibility. I can't heal and I let go of that until they come over here and apologize to me. I can't heal and I can't move forward from that until they come over here and address what they done. Not understanding that you're doing nothing but making a decision to say that I'm going to sit right here and soak in this pain. I'm going to sit right here and soak in this betrayal. I'm going to sit right here and allow my heart to become hard, my heart to become bitter, because I'm waiting on somebody to apologize that ain't never coming. They ain't coming. They didn't care when they did it, and they don't care now. That's the truth of the matter. You have a divine right of choice. You can walk away and start healing today and say, I don't need your apology. I don't need you to acknowledge anything. I don't need your closure. I don't need you to give me the green light or the go ahead. My healing is my responsibility. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I just want my mama just to apologize and own up. And I just want my dad just to admit that he abandoned us and that he was wrong. And I just want this, and that. Yeah. Okay. You're giving people too much power. And then get mad at me when I jump online and say that. Then they get offended by me because you feel like I'm too intimidating. Like I'm too aggressive. I'm too passionate. I'm too angry. I'm too much of this and too much of that. No, you too soft. And you too soft. You just have to go and find you a whole nother, you have to find you a whole nother motivational speaker. There you go. Perfect example right there. Esau and Jacob. Born out the same exact womb. They were twins. Here they go right here. Perfect example. One a trickster, the other one is not. At the end of the day, you get mad at me for telling you that you have a divine right of choice. Get angry, get upset with me, and want to go back and forth in my comment section, or want to jump into my inbox, and you want to go back and forth about a conversation that I'm letting you know that I'm not going to back down about. If you want to have a big life, if you want to have a great life, if you want to have a successful life, if you want to operate in love, joy, and peace, then you can have that if you create that. If that's what you want in your life, you can have it. But if you walking around and you still making excuses, if you walking around and you tiptoeing around folk, if you walking around not speaking up for yourself, if you walking around letting folk talk to you crazy, if you walking around carrying that yesterday's tears, yesterday's fears, yesterday's heartache, yesterday's yesterday's trauma and all of that, then guess what? You are choosing to be a bad lady. You gonna hurt your back. You hurt your back on your own, baby. You chose to pick that stuff up because I believe it's sitting right there where it's at. I'm gonna tell you right now, my people will tell you what Coach say, baby. When you been solid, Good morning, Dessa. Yeah, when you've been solid, I let chips fall and bridges burn, baby. We'll never speak again if you're trying to wait on me to call you. Yeah, that's just the reality of how I operate. Yeah, you won't hurt your back, baby, trying to carry. I'm not doing that, baby. Understand that once I didn't put it down, it's down. Once it's off, it's off. And y'all spend too much time trying to make other folks understand what you're doing, why you doing it. You give people way too much power, trying to make them, acknowledge this and acknowledge that. It's every man for himself out here in my life, baby, and I'm one and done. Once I see that you're not able to reciprocate, I'm up out of there. Once I see that you don't care, then I'm up out of there. I'm not watering nothing down, not diluting nothing, not trying to fit into nothing, not tiptoeing around nothing. Though you doggone right. When it comes to my life, I'm teaching my folks right now to do what? Be passionate. If you ain't gonna be passionate about nothing else, you need to be passionate in your life. That soft and whispering and tiptoeing around folk, that's played out, that's outdated. Walking in like a coward, and that's outdated. Walking in not acting like you don't know if you're worthy or not, if you're supposed to be there or not, acting like everybody else is better than you. Oh, baby, that is outdated. When you walk in with your head up, your chest out. I'm talking about, I want to see the confidence running all up off of you. I'm talking dripping confidence. Put it in my comment section. That's a fact. Y'all put that in my comment section. Somebody highlight it on my TikTok for me real quick. Yeah, I'm dripping confidence all 2024. I'm dripping confidence. Yeah, go ahead, feel how you gonna feel, baby. I'm a pearl, but I need dripping confidence, dripping confidence. I ain't got no notes because I just had to come on and address this. Y'all know how I am. Don't get in my comments trying to mess with me because, baby, you gonna get a video every single time. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yeah, dripping confidence, baby, dripping confidence. I'm walking in a room like I'm supposed to be there. Understand? When I'm speaking and I'm competent. I got knowledge of what it is that I'm speaking about. I'm confident in what it is that I know. I'm not coming in there trying to go opinion for opinion. We ain't out here because what we already talking about is facts over feelings. I'm going to talk about what I know. Understand that I'm showing up and I'm going to be clear in my communication. I'm going to lock it down right here where it's at. This is my communication. This is my boundaries. If you cross these are the consequences that's going to follow through with that, because when I told you boundary without a consequence is an idle threat. So I'm going to let you know right now. Get to moving funny and you'll be moving out the door. Get to talking crazy and you'll be out the door. Get to being inconsistent, you'll be out the door. If I see it's all smoke and mirrors, out the door. Ain't going to do no bamboozling, no hoodwink, no finessing going on over here. It's going to be out the door. That's how I move. I'm not playing with folk. You have to be clear in your communication. Let folk know exactly where you stand, and you got to be ready to confront. So when people are saying and doing certain things, you let it be known what it is, baby. I ain't one of them. I'm not one of them. And I'm not going to edit my video. And I'm not going to take my video down. And I'm not going to do none of that. Those that get it, get it. If you didn't get it, take your index finger, press it up against your screen, and push up. Scroll on up and find you somebody else. Because that don't make no sense to me. You can't drop in no scripture and then think that I'm just about to fall in line with it because you drop that in there. That still don't make no sense. That still don't make no sense. Like at the end of the day, that means if I got the power to create negative, I also have the power to create positive. And what I promote on my platform is positivity. Why would I come on my platform and tell people to create negative? You having a negative thought, I want you to continue to create that negative. No, I'm going to say if you're having that negative thought, I want you to shut it down and replace that negative thought with a positive thought. The same way you can produce negative in your life, you have the power to produce positive in your life. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Yeah, I almost told him to go to hell, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, cause y'all know y'all coach is good for telling somebody to go to hell, but I ain't say go to hell this time. But in my mind, my mom wanted to be like go to hell, but I ain't say go to hell this time. I was holding off, but yeah, I almost said go to hell. Duclo, I was there. I was right. I was there. I was so close. I was so close. I was about that close there. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Listen, ooh, baby, I was so close. You probably could have slid a piece of paper through there. That's how close I was. I was that close. Cause that close. Hey, TikTok, y'all be so ready for no, but that's how I'm for real. That close, cause like you what? What? You know what I'm saying? And it was the audacity for me because there was a part of that person that really felt like what they were saying. They felt like they was right about what they were saying. And I'm like, sweetheart, what I said to you also this morning, I need you to lock into all of my content so that you'll be able to follow and understand. I also said to you guys, I said as humans, right? I said this to you guys yesterday on the live videos, and I said as a human being, our minds are naturally geared to negativity, that we can do negative without any trying. We can go out here and we can be negative and we ain't got to put in no type of effort. If you know what I'm talking about, do me a favor real quick. If you know what I'm talking about, send me some love up top, send me some love down here. If you know for a fact that, coach, I'm guilty of that. You know, as soon as something happened, I go to the worst case scenario first. Soon as something here, I just want send me some love. If you know that's you and you didn't been in that situation, let's just be real. We didn't have those situations where what? As soon because we are human, we are naturally programmed to run to the negative. We suffer more right here than in our real life because we'll get caught up in our thoughts. We'll get caught up in that negativity. As soon as something happened, the first thing that we do is we run with that negative scenario. We start following through with that negative. Oh, I know this ain't gonna pan out right. I know this gonna be a long day. I know this right here, how this gonna end up. I already know. You've been and counted yourself out already. You've been and put yourself on the back burner already. You've been and already spoke negatively over yourself, over your finance, over your situation, over the outcome of that situation before you even got in front of whomever for them to be able to give you the information. You already done scared yourself up. You already over there on your third panic attack. You already done started to break out in hives because you over there having stress attacks and stress outbreaks. You already over there that took all type of medication to try to calm yourself down, and ain't nothing even happened just yet. You done been up all night, pacing the flow. You done sat over there, cried in the shower. You couldn't even focus on your job at work. You done took the long way home just so you can be alone. You done did all that. And nothing ain't even happened yet. You done counted yourself out, and nothing ain't even happened yet. Because we are negative, because we're human, we're already geared to that. We're already programmed to that. We can do negative without any type, I'm talking about with any type of effort. We can just go straight to the negative. But when it's time to have that positive mindset, when it's time to shift that mindset, when it's time to flip that mental switch, it requires what? Dedication. It requires commitment. It requires training. It requires, you know what I'm saying, all type of accountability. It requires seminars and webinars. It requires, you know what I'm saying, empowerment conferences. It requires you to get in certain type of rooms, in certain type of environments, because that's how, come on, let's be real. Friends, ain't no lies. Like you got to be real about it. And if we continue with that same type of mindset, then that's what we're going to always have. That's what we're going to always get. You got to be willing to step out of the outdated protocol. You got to step away from the things that are trending, the little cliches, the cute things to say, and really dig deeper into certain things before you start making it a truth. Just like you have the power, as a man thinketh, so is he. The same way they use that and try to make it seem like you negative, you live that type of life because that's what's in you. You that type of person because that's what's in you. You behave that type of way because that's what's in you. That's in your bloodline. Everybody in your family always been like that. They whole family like that, honey. Everybody that came from that side of the track, that's just how they act. Everybody that came from there back then with that group, child, that's how they've already compartmentalized you. They already said this is what you're gonna do. This is how far you're gonna go. This is how much you're gonna ever have. They've already done that to you, and guess what you did? You accepted all the negativity that they gave to you, and you allowed that to become your truth. You are never gonna amount to anything. You're never going to have nothing. You always going to be the bottom of the barrel. You're never going to find the love of your life. You're never going to have joy. You're never going to have peace. You're never going to be able to grow from this. And you accept these negative things that these people say to you, and you create it as you make it your truth because of your own mental. Right here, you make it your truth instead of you having that mentality to say, oh, baby, I rebuke that. Yeah, I don't know who life you talking about, but you ain't talking about mine, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you that right now. There to the deepest level of hell, I send that. Yeah, to the deepest level of hell, baby. Yeah, I understand that might have ran in the family, but it ran out over here. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that might have ran in, but it ran out over here, baby. Generational curse breaker, baby. Call me the black sheep. I always been the one to stand out. Ain't nothing. Yeah, what I told y'all, embrace being that black sheep. Embrace being that. Embrace being that person that stand out. Embrace being that person that everybody thought wasn't gonna be this and wasn't gonna be, oh yeah, call me that, baby. I'm good over here. Yeah. This way it ran out at. Understand that you have got to take control over your life. You gotta take back that power over your life. And when people say negative things about you and negative things to you, you gotta know what's for you and what's not. Understand that just because they say it don't make it true. Just because they say that's what you're gonna be does not mean that that's what you're gonna be. You have a divine right of choice in your own life. Understand that. They put it out there, oh yeah, well you act that way, and so if a man think of it. That's just the way, that's how it's always been presented too. I just told y'all last week, yeah, ain't nobody saying that it's incorrect. I'm just saying that it's incomplete. A lot of the things that we've been taught in church for years have always been on going one way. Very judgmental, very bashing, and if we're going to be honest, very negative. And that's the reason why a lot of people struggle with being a Christian. Okay, I'm going to wait. I should have asked y'all to send me some gifts or some badges before I see it there, because now here y'all going to try to act funny and be like, oh, well, here she go. Yeah, well, okay, I can't take it back, y'all, because it's too far out there. You know, I'm just, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Amanda. Like, yeah, I'm out there victorious. So thank you, Miss Honey. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just send me some love. Let me get a couple badges up top. Let's be real. If you know for a fact and you like, Coach, oh, wait a minute, because it's heavy and we didn't know you was going to go there, but we gonna send you a badge anyway. And you about to make these church people mad, but we gonna send you a badge anyway. You know what I'm saying? We know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, that's why, yeah, friends say, but it's so true. It's very true, because the way that it's always been put out there, it's always been very much like you were being bashed or you were being judged, and it made it extremely hard for you to be a Christian. It is not to say that it's inaccurate. We're not saying that it's wrong information. What we're saying is incomplete information. If you're going to say that, so if a man thinketh, so is he, and we understand exactly what it is that you're saying, we get that. So also let us know that we can change that mindset. Also let us know that we could become something better, that we could become something greater. Also let us know that, you know what I'm saying, that we can switch that at any given moment, and we can go from that negative to that positive if we push ourselves, if we stay in alignment, if you give us that too. Come on. Give it to us one way and we run out for years. For years, we don't want to go because we don't want to be judged. We don't want to be bashed. We don't want to walk in there feeling one way and come out feeling all convicted and beat up. Walk out feeling all sad and depressed. Like, dang, I thought I was going to church because I wanted to be uplifted. I wanted to be inspired. I wanted to have this and that. I done came up in here. Now I feel like, man, I should have stayed at home, baby. I should have got me some rest, honey. I should have just listened to some good old inspirational music, baby. If I would have known I was going to come in here and then this, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying that's a fact. And again, we're not saying that it's incorrect. We're saying that it's incomplete. Y'all say things and y'all do things, and you try to make it seem as though it's facts. You try to make it seem as though it's truth. You try to make it seem like there's only one way to do that, and that's not the truth. And the only thing that I'm saying is, I'm not going to get on my platform, the platform that I created out of love, out of peace, out of positivity, and get on here and spend hours talking about a negative mindset and how to maintain a negative mindset, because I don't want you to fix your mind on that negative mindset. I want you to fix your mind on how to change that mindset to something positive. So when I say that, yeah, at the end of the day, you got to understand that this right here, if you allow the enemy to control your mind, if you allow the enemy to dictate the way that you live your life, then this is what's the problem right here. But at any given moment, you can take back that power. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all yesterday, decision making is what? It's one of the biggest parts of your development. Decision making, right? Making the right decisions in your life. When you know something ain't good for you, when you know that that person is not good for you, when you know that situation is not good for you, stop going over there giving it the benefit of the doubt. Stop going over there and taking that chance. You got to become so selective and protective about yourself that you say, nah, I ain't try that right there. That'll cost me too much. I ain't, Nah. I know what that do. I know what that right there do. I've been in that situation before, and what I'm trying to say right now is I ain't saying I'm a risk taker very much. I wanna experience new things. Hello, somebody, yeah, cause yeah. Let me make Susie. Hold on, I got you. Yeah. I want you to understand that I'm a risk taker, and I want to learn. I want to do some new things. I want to chart out into some unfamiliar territories. I want to do some brand new things in my life. But what I don't want to do, hello, somebody, let me get some love. What I don't want to do though is I don't want to go back through nothing that I've already been through. I don't want to have to experience something that I've already experienced. When somebody have already shown me who they are, what they are, and where they stand, oh yeah, once I see those signs that you about to take me back through it, up out of there expeditiously. I'm about to aboard that right there, that mission. I'm very much a risk taker, very much the person that don't like to be in no comfort zone. I'm always pushing forward to elevate and to grow and to heal and develop in life. But what I will not do is, I'm not your benefits of the doubt. We're not issuing them out. I'm all benefited of the doubt out. Going over there playing and yeah, that's right, backpedaling, going over there slipping and sliding and all of that. Oh, we ain't doing none of that. I want you to understand, I don't have that. I'm not gambling on myself like that. I'm not playing with myself like that no more. I'm not giving you countless opportunities to come into my life and run amok, come into my life and damage me, come into my life and drag me across the coal. I'm not doing that. Understand that when I see it, I'm up out of there expeditiously. Understand that. And that's what I'm saying by, yeah, we can't be playing like that no more. I'm a risk taker on new things. I'm a risk taker on unfamiliar things. But yeah, what I'm not doing is I ain't going back down nothing that I already done been through. I ain't even doing that. I am not going to do that. Not willingly, not knowingly. If I don't, there's one thing if I don't know. If I don't know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing about what I don't know, but what I do know and what I am aware of, I'm telling you right now, I'm not even about to do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So with that also comes with that mindset. And we talked about that yesterday, having desire restraints, right? When you know something is not right for you, you know it's not beneficial to you, having enough, you know what I'm saying, self-control, enough self-discipline to say that that's not for me. That right there, that's not for me. If I do that, that's going to damage this. If I do that right there, that could ruin all this work that I put in on myself. That could ruin everything that I got going on. And in the stage of life that we're in right now, the season of life that we're in right now, you got to become passionate about you. You got to become selective about you. You got to be protective about you. You got to look at yourself like you're valuable. Everywhere I go, baby, I lock up my valuable things. I protect my valuable things. I guard my valuable things. That's how I show up in my life, because I'm valuable. I'm valuable. And if you don't look at yourself like valuable, again, your mindset, you're going to let everybody have access to you. You're going to let everybody come in and rob you of your stuff. Every single time. No, I'm done letting folk rob me of my stuff. Thank you, you love 3. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that badge, man. Yeah, I'm done letting folk rob me of my stuff. You ain't, yeah, I can't do it no more. I can't do that no more. And a lot of us, we get finessed and we get bamboozled, we get hoodwinked in our life because we think that, oh yeah, well, that's just how people are. No, that's not how everybody is. That, yeah, and I don't want to be connected to nobody that think that type of way. That right there is stuck thinking to me. The more to this whole entire life is this right here. If you destroy the body, if you destroy the head, the body is also destroyed. The moment that you give the enemy this, then the rest of this is a wrap. It's unalived. Once you unalive this, you unalive the rest of it. And the old people have been saying that. I have to say it that way because we don't want to get blocked. Y'all know how it is when you say certain words on here. So I just want you to know, if you allow him to destroy this, you're also understanding that he's going to destroy the rest of you as well. All you got to do is taint this right here. Thank you, Miss Right Time. The legend, appreciate you. The moment that you allow the enemy have this access right here to your mental, to your mind, then you already know the rest of it. Oh yeah, it's slowly dwindling down. And that's in real life too. Thank you, Ra. I appreciate that. That's in real life too, right? Because keep in mind, when you go into the hospital, right? When you go into the hospital, thank you, Chandra. I appreciate you. Mina, I appreciate you. When you go into the hospital, what they say? You know what I'm saying? What they say, what they say when you go into the hospital. You go into the hospital, once your brain gone, you're a vegetable. You're at that moment. And sometimes we don't pay attention to the fact that we're a spiritual vegetable. Okay, I was trying to get up off of here, but I'm out here. Yeah, sometimes we don't realize that spiritually we're a vegetable. We don't feel like we have that power. We feel like we don't have that authority. We feel like that everything and everything else is bigger than us, is greater than us, that it can overthrow us. That's how we operate in our own life. We're living our life as a vegetable. We're walking around and we're wide asleep. We up and we're functioning, but we're wide asleep. We're unaware of everything that's going on in life. We think that everything and everybody have more power than what we have. A spiritual vegetable. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about mindset. That's what I'm talking about when I say that how successful you are, how well you develop, how you function in your life depends on your own mindset. You thinking that, oh yeah, well, because I came from this group or that group, because of this and because of that, baby, I want you to understand that you're only going to go as far as you want to go. Nobody's stopping you. You waiting on doors to open, ain't no doors. Everything is wide open. You just get to make a selection. Spiritual vegetable. Spiritual, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I probably should have wrote that down. We're going to jot that down. We're going to put that in my notes, baby. Yeah, spiritual vegetable. You out here operating like you ain't got no power. Out here operating like everything in life is just bigger than you, like you don't have a choice in the matter. And you give up your power because you give up your power of choice. And that's what the video is about. If you destroy the brain, if you destroy your brain, then the rest of your body becomes a vegetable. At that moment when you becomes a vegetable, if we're talking medically, then you can't function. You can't walk. You can't talk. You can't eat on your own. There's nothing that you're able to do. And on your life journey, when you get to that place where you're operating with that negative mindset, you're operating like a vegetable. Right then and there, you're just taking whatever they put into the syringe. You just taking whatever they put on you. Whenever they wash you, you get washed. Whatever they let you do it, you get do it. Whenever they swing your curtains open and give you a little sunshine, that's when you get your little sunshine. But if they don't come in and give it to you, if they don't come in and do it for you, if they don't provide it, then you won't have it. As if you don't have a choice. You got to snap out of that mentality. You got to snap up out of that type of thinking. Yeah, like I'm not just out here settling for less no more. I just not out here like God. We just got to get to that place like where we understand that like you have a power of choice, right? You have a power of choice. You do not have to, in no type of way, shape, or form. And I want you guys to hear me with your heart, that part of your heart that might be slightly hard. You don't have to stay in the state that you're in. You don't have to stay in the state that you're in right now. You don't have to stay down bad. You don't have to stay sad and depressed. You don't have to continue just to sit in the soak. You don't have to stay that way. And if you're surrounded by people that are making it okay or making excuses and saying, yeah, stay right here and be this way, then yeah, get away from those people. Get away from those people. Get surrounded by some folk that's pushing you, that's motivating you, that's inspiring you, that's pouring into you, that's telling you, yeah, let's go big. Let's go extreme. Let's go get more. Let's go get better for our life. You know what I mean? Instead of just sitting over here, oh yeah, well, yeah, we understand. We understand, we get it, but mindset matters. Mindset matters. Very much, he definitely did give us free will. Definitely. Free will. And free will is basically you have the right to choose. You know what I'm saying? Free will is I got a right to choose. I got a right to choose who I want to share space with, who the environment that I stay in. You know what I'm saying? I have that right. And if I feel like this ain't for me, then it's not for me. Your mindset, it matters. You know what I'm saying? We cannot afford to just continue to walk around acting like we don't have a divine right of choice. We can no longer walk around and pretend that you know what I'm saying, that we can't decide how we want to live our life in a manner in which we choose to live it. Understand that. Like you don't have to. And every single time that you sit over there and you accept that type of a teaching, or you accept those type of people, then you're setting yourself back. And a lot of us have been set back for years based on the things that we've been taught. You know what I'm saying? Our minds are completely molded with misinformation, either misinformation or incomplete information. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say it one more time. A lot of us right now, we're just now breaking free. We're just now understanding what free will is. We're just now understanding that we do have a right, a divine right of choice, is because a lot of us, if we're going to be honest, our minds for years, our lives for years have been molded by misinformation or incomplete information based on the teachings that we were given by other people, because they were giving instructions and teachings and everything based on the environment that they were in at that time. We're no longer in that environment. Understand that we're no longer going through some of the things that they had to go through. So now you have got to get up out of that and say, we're not in that survival mode. We don't have to have that lack thinking. That right there, those resources is no longer off limits for us. Now let's get in and take full advantage of this, and this, and come on. Mindset matters. You can sit and you can soak. You can sit and you can reminisce. You can sit and you can go all the way back and just continue all of that all day long. But your healing, your growth, your development, your peace, all of those things rely on you. Mindset matters. Your mindset matters. If you want it, you can have it. If you want it, you can have it. There's nothing or nobody's going to be able to stop you from having what it is that you want. The only person, like I told you yesterday, the only person that can stop you is going to be you and your decision making. It's going to be you and your decision making. And you have to be prepared to sometimes go the long haul, right? It's going to be, because nothing is going to happen overnight. If you know that we're born and we're naturally geared to go to that negative mindset. And like I said before, it takes training to get to that place when something happens. You know what I'm saying? You're always that person that's looking for that silver lining, and you're always that person that's pushing forward in life. It takes skill. Understand that it takes training. It takes you to get to that point where you to flip that mental switch, and we get it. And it really, honestly, it requires a level of intentionality that a lot of people don't have. And that's the reason why they stay stuck in life. They stay stuck in life because of They stay stuck in their life. They stay stuck in that life because they don't have that level of intentionality. And the reason why they don't have that level of intentionality is because intentionality requires work. I know this probably should have been a live, but it's too late. I'm already here. And that's a fact. Intentionality requires work. You know what I'm saying? Jot it down. Put it in your notes. So intentionality requires work, right? It requires work. Good morning, Tifa. It requires work. And a lot of us don't want to do the hard work that comes along with intentionality. If I'm intentional about something, let's just be honest. If we're intentional about something, it means that we have to step up out of our normal routines. It requires us to put in a little more work than what we were putting in. It requires more of us. And as soon as we're inconvenienced by something, as soon as something takes us out of our normal routine, as soon as we got to stay up a little bit later and we have to make certain sacrifices, then all of a sudden we throw it out the window. Why? Because this right here, this is going to cost me too much. If I become a person that operates out of intentionality, then guess what? At that moment, that means that I got to operate in new territory. If I start operating in a new territory, that means that I got to be learning some new things. I got to be getting some more information. I got to be opening some more books. I got to be listening to some more people. I got to pick up some new knowledge, because what I used to do and how I used to work it won't work that way anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to do something different. Like many, different motivational speakers and ministers have said over the years, in order for you to get something new, you have got to be willing to do what? Something new. Yeah, you can't do the same exact thing over and over and then think that something else is going to pop up out of it. And right now, just as the same thing that we're teaching in the Patreon right now, this is the year of intentionality. This is our full year. All 2024, we're operating, utilizing this here year to focus on ourselves, to focus on our development, to make sure that we're pushing ourselves to our next level in life. Because guess what? If you don't do it, it won't be done. Let's just be real. If you don't do it, it won't be done. If you don't start refocusing on yourself today, if you don't take you seriously, if you don't handle you with the utmost respect, if you don't start holding people accountable for how they show up in your life and how they treat you in your life, then when do you think that they're going to change? When do you think they're not going to change? They're not going to stop. You think a person that is lying to you, that's using you, that's abusing you, that's taking advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that one day they're going to wake up and say, you know what, I'm just going to stop lying to you today. I decided that today was the day that I'm going to stop cheating. And I know that I could get anything that I want from you, and I could just come over here and take it, and you ain't got the guts to stand up to me. You won't utilize your voice. You won't shut it down. And I could just take, and there's no consequences, and I can abuse you, and I can do this to you and do that to you, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. When do you think that they're going to stop that? They're never going to stop that. You think they're not going to stop that? It's going to be left up to you to put down those boundaries. It's going to be left up to you to start enforcing those boundaries, respecting those boundaries, and honoring the person that you are. And all of that comes again with mindset. Let's be real. Your mindset matters in every aspect of your life. Without having that, you are spiritually a spiritual vegetable. When you're operating in that life, when they say, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, they no brain function. They're vegetable. Useless. They just laying here. You let us know when y'all want us to pull the plug on them. Let us know when y'all want us to turn the machines off of them. And and then, since I'm out here, let me get 5 badges, IG. Double tap on my screen, man. Y'all almost at 200K. Y'all almost at 200K. Y'all at 193.5. Double tap on that screen. Because while I'm out here, I want to say something, right? So when you just laying there, you're just laying there, right? And you can only eat what they put in the tube. You can't wash yourself. You can't think on your own. You can't talk. You can't do anything. You can't even put sunlight on you. Whenever your curtains get open is when they open them. People are sitting there and they're crying over you. They sitting over there. And one of the things that's happening when you're operating, you're laying in that hospital bed, right? Nothing is actually taking place other than you doing what? You're running up a bill. Let's just be real. Come on now. Double tap. It took me 18 years to realize this. Hey, hey, it's never too late. Never too late. Thank you, Grammy's page. Appreciate you. Let me get 4 more badges up top on IG. Okay, there we go. We at 200.5. Thank you so much. Let's just be real. You're doing what? You're running up a tab. You doing nothing but what? Running up a tab, running up a bill. Thank you, Cook. Thank you, Step. You doing nothing but running up a tab, just running up a bill. You know what I'm saying? All of which, you know what I'm saying, still gonna have to be paid. Bills still gonna have to be paid. Accounts still gonna have to be put in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to do something over there. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Shaquan. I appreciate you. I think it's Shaquanda. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lily. Appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all double tapping. Okay, thank you, Corey. Hey, Corey. How you doing? I need 3 more badges up top. You're doing nothing but running up a bill, right? And when we out here and we running up bills in our life, right? We're running up our finances. When we're out here, thank you, Stephanie. When we out here running up these bills, we're doing what? We're setting ourselves further and further behind. So further and further behind financially. And then when we come to, if we come to, then what has to happen, right? You know, now we have to, and even if it's not you, your family, I got to work overtime to be able to pay off that bill. I got to get a second job to be able to pay off that bill. I got to go do this. I got to take out a loan. I got to do that. And all of which, taking out the loan, I'm still doing what? Putting myself in more debt and more debt and more debt. And some of us are operating like that in our day-to-day life, right? We over there every single day, just like how it is when you are a vegetable in a hospital. Here we are, spiritual vegetables, walking and talking vegetables on a regular basis, even in our own life, just running up a tab, running up a debt, digging that hole, that dark hole that we in, digging it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's all that we're doing, holding on to that pain, holding on to that hurt, holding on to that betrayal, digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper, reconnecting with folk that we already know don't mean us no good, deeper and deeper. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Tiffany. Doing nothing but what? Digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper, putting ourselves in more debt, making it harder for us to get out, going over there. You know, we didn't got out the situation and then we go and give them another chance. We back in that hole deeper and deeper, more debt. Now we looking at ourselves, and if we gonna be real, because I'm already out here, if we gonna be real, once we go over there and we reconnect with them because we want to give them another chance. Come on, Lily. What happened? Because we such good people and good-hearted people, good kind people, and we didn't want to ruin the family. We didn't want to tear people apart. And even though that we knew that they were toxic, that they were narcissistic, we knew that we had no business staying connected to them. We went back to them because we wanted to give them another chance, because everybody deserves a second chance, coach. Understand that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? They say God is a God of second chances. They ain't say nothing about me. Yeah, I told y'all, I believe, I gotta let God do God's work. I gotta let God do God's work. That ain't, God, I gotta let God do God's work. Thank you, Demi. I gotta let God do God's work. Hold on, I know y'all ain't think that was coming. Y'all didn't think that was coming. We put ourselves in further dead, and we put ourselves further back. And the reason why I say we put ourselves further back, because we already knew it. And once we get over there and we already knew that was going on, once we get over there and we already knew that was going on, we spend a lot of time and a lot of energy and effort being sad, being depressed, and crying and going through all these different emotions. So now we have that part of our life where we're broken all over again. And not only are we upset with the action, we're also upset with the fact that we gave them another chance. And now that we didn't give them another chance, now we're punishing ourselves, right? And we spend a lot of time. So now you got a double dose. What I just said was you increase your debt. Now you have the situation. And then on top of that situation, you have also the what? Now you also have more that you're piling on, because you're holding yourself because I knew better and still did it. So you're piling on that debt. I just want y'all to follow it, right? And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that people don't deserve a second chance. That's not what I'm saying, because we got to be after God's own heart. I'm saying that it says that God is a God of second chances. What I'm saying is you can get a second chance, just not with me. I can forgive you and walk away. I can forgive you and detach. I can forgive you and wish you well. I can forgive you and love you from a distance. I can forgive you and feed you with a long handle spoon. Just because I forgive you doesn't mean that we got to get back in the relationship, back into the friendship, the family ship. We ain't got to start kicking our feet back up under the same table. I'm not saying that you don't deserve a second chance. I'm just saying that you won't have a second chance to destroy me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that that's God's job. God gonna let you do all of that, and He gonna let you keep coming back to Him. His is gonna come, and it's gonna be unconditional, and you could get out here and you could behave however you're gonna behave, and He gonna be like, yeah, mine come with conditions. If you, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying. And I know sometimes people get angry with me when I say that, but y'all know I have mastered the art of pissing the internet off. I just do this every 3-4 months. I come in and then I shake up the internet, and they jump in my inbox and they just do the most. But yeah, I'm just one of those people that I gotta be real about it. Good morning, Tara. I just gotta be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Big pearl energy, baby. That's exactly what it is, y'all. it's my pearl energy that be doing this. It's my pearl energy that really be setting folks off, and they be like, yo, she just gets on my last nerve. I like her, but she, because they be following me. So you gotta like me in order to follow me, because you follow me and then be in my inbox, be talking about, well, all this other stuff, but you still follow me. So why do you follow somebody that you don't like? It never makes sense to me, right? So what I'm saying is, mine is going to be, right? Mine's going to come with conditions, right? His is unconditional. Mine going to come with conditions. That's how I operate. What you're saying, coach, if you can't reciprocate, you can't participate. That's how I live. That's my motto. I'm going to be saying that all of 2024, right? If you can't reciprocate, you can't participate. That's not in a friendship, a family ship, a job ship, a church ship, a situation ship, whatever ship that we own together. Understand that if you cannot reciprocate, you cannot participate in any area of my life. I'm no longer giving more than what I'm getting. I'm not doing 80-20, 60-40. I'm not doing 90-10. We're not doing that. Understand that you got to be operating at 100% and already have your adult business handled and all of your peace intact in order for you to come over here thinking, yeah, we're not doing none of that, baby, because if you ain't at peace with yourself, I already know what you about to do. You about to come over here and act a plum fool, and I'm not about to have it. No. I understand that your ex wasn't this and wasn't that, because they like to talk junk about the ex. I know that. I get it. I understand. But baby, no. I don't want them type of problems. I want you to come and deal with me when your ex ain't even on your mind. Hello, somebody. I just here to talk right now, y'all. I got my point across. What you said, because can I talk about that? I want to talk about that real quick. Because this is my live, and I can talk about what I want to talk about, because I already put out there, mindset matters. Mindset matters was the reason why I came on here, and I already addressed the reason why your mindset matters. I already addressed throwing scriptures at me ain't gonna make me not, backpedal on what I said. Your scripture is not gonna stop me from saying what I said, and that's just that. It ain't gonna do you no good. I'm gonna still jump on here and say what I gotta say and move on. But I want to talk about something else right now. Can I? Oh, friends say okay. Yeah, they ain't gonna make me. Yeah, friends say talk about it. Okay, I Candy, I got you. Yeah, because see, sometimes y'all want to come and y'all want to have these conversations with people about who they done been with, they ex, and how they ex was this and they ex was that. And now that they didn't have these conversations with you about how bad they ex was to them, you sitting over there, you know what I'm saying? And you sitting over there, you taking in all this information. You sitting over there, you having this conversation with them about how bad they ex was. They did this, they did that, all these different things. And I just want to understand, like, from some of you guys, if y'all can help me out, how is that information gonna help you? How is that information beneficial to you? Now that you heard all of that, what is that supposed to do for you? Because I'm still on mindset, I guess, because when I'm in this, now that I'm in this, I see that it's still gonna go right back into mindset matters. I want you to understand that right there, you need to learn that when people come to you in a relationship and y'all just now talking, if the conversation that they're leading out with is all the bad things, the negative things about their ex person that they just got finished dealing with, they have not healed from that person. They still got issues and things going on with that individual. When you come to me already healed, so I ain't got to hear nothing about what they did, how they did it, how they made you feel. I don't want. I want to look at you, and I want to look at you and try to figure out why you were single. Hello, come on. Okay, I should have told y'all to bless me up first. Yeah, no, I want to look at you and try to figure out why you single, because see, you operating like you ain't never experienced heartache before. You out here and you operating and you thinking and behaving like a person that ain't never had no relationship before. You acting out, you out here, you loving all freely, you giving all freely. You out here, you know what I'm saying? You got boundaries. You out here glowing. You out here, girl, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to figure this out. I want to look at you and try to figure out why you single. Your conversation is good. Your words matching your action. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I'm trying to find out why ain't nobody in. Why you ain't been locked down just yet. I'm trying to get an understanding. I don't want nobody coming up in my face and we just now getting to know each other. And here you go talking about your ex and what your ex did and how they moved and how was this and how was that. Let me tell you why people do that, okay? Because I'm talking about mindset matter. Most of the time, what they doing when they having these conversations with you is this right here. They're setting you up to be finessed. They setting you up right now to bamboozle you, to hoodwink you. They about to drag you through every single piece of coal that they got out that back door. I want you to understand that's what they about to do. They about to make a complete fool out of you. I'm waiting on y'all. Send me some love, IG. There we go, manifesting. Thank you. Soon as I said it, she popped up. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, CC. They about to make a complete fool out of you. Ooh, baby, they about to drag you something terrible. They about to drag you something terrible. Soon as they come into that relationship and they talking about all that old hurt, that old pain, and how that person made them feel, you better get ready right then and right there. Because I'm gonna tell you what they doing right now. They are finessing you on a level that you ain't even never known that you was being finessed on. When they come in there, you thank you. I never seen that gift before. Appreciate you. Yeah, they about to run game on you like you ain't never seen. Thank you, Stacy. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they about to do. Well, Coach, why do you say that? The only reason why they're telling you all the things that their ex did not do is because that's what they want you to do. They want you to step up and they want you to be that individual. They want you to come in and they're trying to groom you to be exactly what they want you to be. So they'll come in and they'll downplay that person. Oh, they didn't give me this. They didn't do the just because gifts. They didn't show me all this attention. They didn't do this. And they'll make a whole entire relationship out of you simply being the person that's trying to live up to another person's standard. Because this person wasn't this to you, let me be that. Because they didn't give you this, let me give you this. Because they wasn't this type of person to you, let me be that type of person for you. And what you will do is you'll spend that whole entire relationship trying to fulfill, you know what I'm saying, somebody's shoes that you ain't even got no business trying to fulfill. You will be over there trying to become somebody that you ain't even had no business trying to become. Understand that they'll be right over there doing what? Grooming you, manipulating you emotionally, and that's right, emotionally manipulating you, twisting and turning things, being very much a liar and a cheat. Understand that. And that's the reason why you get into that relationship with them. And guess what? Okay, well, I'm out here, and that's why I said, go ahead and bless me up, baby, because friends say jackpot because it's the truth. It is the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth have hit the chat. I want you to know. And what'll happen is you'll find yourself in that relationship with that individual trying to be something that you know what I'm saying? You're trying to be something that you're not. And you'll be trying to live up to a standard that ain't even yours. And what's that's going to leave you? It's going to leave you feeling used. It's going to leave you feeling abused. It's going to leave you feeling taken advantage of. It's going to leave you feeling empty. And that right there is the main cause of I don't even know who I am anymore. I lost myself in that relationship. I don't know if I'm coming or going anymore. Why? Because you just spent the whole entire time being in that relationship trying to be something that they told you they ex wasn't. Okay, well, we still talking about mindset. I'm talking about how you let people trick you in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about how the enemy works, finesse you inside your mind. I'm saying mindset matters, baby. I'm saying that if you don't control your mind, the enemy ain't got no problem sliding in and doing it. The enemy will take right on over your mind right there, right then and there. In the moment that, because so you have to understand that's what he wants. That's what he wants. He wants control of your mind. Because if I can control the way that you think, I can control the way that you live. I can control the way that you behave on a regular basis. If I make you think that you're in competition with everybody, then you will always be feeling like you're not good enough. That's a note. It should be a red EP note for somebody right there by itself. If I can always make you feel like you're in competition, which is what those type of conversations do, it makes you feel like you're in competition. It makes you feel like you have to live up to somebody else's standards. So what'll happen is if I make you feel like you're in competition, then you will always be feeling like you're inadequate. You'll always be feeling like you're not good enough. You'll always be feeling like I'm not enough in this area, which then means they your new massa. Because you're going to always be going to them for acceptance, approval, validation, because you want to make sure that they happy with you. I'm doing this for you because they didn't do it. Are you happy? I'm giving this to you because they didn't give it to you. Are you happy? Do you approve of this? Am I meeting that standard? Am I meeting that need? All the while, ain't none of your needs being met. All the while, you don't even take the time to really show up for you that way, to love you that way. All the while, you've been a giver, but you ain't receiving nothing. All the while, you're self-neglecting. All the while, you're losing yourself. All in that right there relationship. I'm just saying that mindset matters. You have to have a strong type of mindset. You got to know what's for you and what's not. And when you see something is not for you, you got to be willing to shut it down. When you see something that somebody is not for you, I don't care how good they look. I tell y'all that all the time. How good they look, how nice type of car they drive, house they live in, whatever. Baby, I'm not doing that. I want you to understand. Ain't a devil in hell about to play with me. Ain't a man or woman walking God's green earth about to play with me. I want you to understand that. Two-finger swinging. Get up out your life expeditiously. I'm talking skinny minute. Before you can blink your eye, I'll be halfway around the corner. I don't play with people. Understand that. And that's what people do. When you're dealing with people that approach you, and then as soon as y'all start talking or texting or interacting with each other, and that's what their conversation is, that's where their heart still is as well. And even if their heart is not there, their mind is, which means now you're in a position where your mind is still focused on hurt. Your mind is still focused on pain. Your mind is still focused on that betrayal. Your mind is still focused on the letdown that you had to endure in that relationship, which means whatever your mind is focused on is what you're about to do. What? Produce more of. You produce what your mind is focused on. Like we said, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you are a person or man or woman and your mind is focused on that hurt, that's what you're thinking about, then that's how you go out here and hurt more people, because you're just doing what's in you. I'm just showing up like my pain. I'm just acting like people who got pain act. I'm just doing what people who got pain do. Like I'm producing more of this because this is what it is. So I'm hurting you because they hurt me, and I'm damaging you because they damage me, and I'm ruining your life because they ruin my life, and I'm just going ahead and I'm just recreating this cycle with different people. Instead of me stepping back and handling my adult business, healing the pain, healing the trauma and the things that I went through so that I don't go back out here and damage somebody else. And some people don't want that responsibility again. And the reason why they don't want that responsibility, which is a note that I gave you in here, is why? Because intentionality requires work. They don't want to do the work on themselves. Yeah, I'm just saying mindset matters, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah. Sometimes I think it do. Sometimes it does. It is. It's very. Sometimes it is unconsciously. You could become your abuser without even knowing, and that's facts. Definitely can happen. Today's message. That's right. Today's message is mindset matters. For sure. Make you feel. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Friend said, make you feel bad because you've been to prison, but you went to college. Yeah, man. Yeah, they will. Talking about. And that's the thing. Unhealed people hurt people. Exactly. Unhealed people, and then, and it's sad because it's like they can be some really good people. Like you could be some really good people, and sometimes we see a lot of potential in them, and we see the person that they could actually be if they try. But sometimes people are they're comfortable in that state. They've gotten so used to being there that they don't want to grow. They don't want to heal. They don't want to move forward from it. And you have to honor yourself enough to say, you know what? I get it. I love you, but I can't live this way. I love you, but I don't want this right here for my life. And I don't want anybody to walk away from my live video not understanding, not embracing the fact that you have the power. You do. You have a power of choice, and you owe it to yourself to walk in that, to use that, to honor that, to respect that. Just like the example that I said, you know, two kids grow up in the same house, have the same exact parents, experience the same exact trauma, sleep in the same exact room, and sometimes right there in the same bed or in bunk beds. You know, you go through all of these things. One child's mindset is, this is all that we're going to be. This is all that we're going to have. And this is the way that it's been our whole entire life. The other child mindset is what? No, I want bigger than this. I want more than this. I'm not going to carry this generational curse. You can come from the same exact place, but have two totally different mindsets. It's all based on you, how you want to live your life. What level do you want to live your life on? What type of joy, what type of peace do you want to have in your life? It's all right there in your decision making. So going back to our note from yesterday, I told you guys, I said decision making is a huge part of your growth and development. We are naturally geared towards negativity. We can do negative without trying. But positive, we have to work on. And you got to be willing to do the work. All right. You gotta be willing to do the work. You gotta be willing to tap in with yourself real quick. All right, y'all. So I gotta get up off of here because I gotta get ready for my prayer call every Tuesday and Thursday at midday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a prayer call inside of the Patreon, and today's Thursday, so we got our prayer call going on, and we also have class tonight from 6:30 to 8 tonight. We'll be in class. So you guys in the Patreon, make sure y'all are there. I got some people that are still showing their vision boards. I got some people gonna be showing up. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff we got to catch up on, man. We got to get back into the groove of things. So we're gonna be wrapping up our vision board portion on tonight. And if you haven't joined the Patreon, our mental health support group, if you haven't signed up to become a part of our chosen family, the link is in my bio. Click where it says Linktree Street. Click that link, stroll down to where it says mental health support group. And yes, where it says chapter 10, we're on chapter 10. So stroll down to where it says mental health support group. Get into there. Make sure you select a tier. Right? Because if you join for free, you will be inside the Patreon, but you will not have access to any of the videos or any of the classes. You have to select a tier in order for you to be able to unlock the classes, to unlock the group chat, to unlock any of the videos that's inside of there. So make sure when you go in that you actually select that tier. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Crystal put it in there. Make sure you stroll down to select that tier. All right. So that way you'll be able to get in. If you guys haven't got your tickets, Saturday, April the 27th, I will be in Detroit. So Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan. I need you guys to go and grab y'all tickets. I got it right there to where it's, kind of close for both, 15 minutes away from Detroit and 43 minutes away from Flint. I need you guys to go and grab y'all tickets. I already got y'all special guest speaker that's going to be opening for me. She ain't play no game. She got into that inbox last night like expeditiously. Vendors, I got 5 more vendor slots available. I already got one vendor that's already sent in all her stuff. She talking about put me on the list. I'm ready. So if you are a vendor in that area and you got waist beads, lip gloss, bundles, bracelets, anything like that you would like to vend at the Get in the Room tour, make sure you inbox me expeditiously on Instagram, or the information is also on my flyer where you can contact me directly and we can get you all taken care of. Okay. So that's Saturday, April the 27th, Detroit. You guys, y'all asked me to go ahead and get y'all thing up. I got it up. It's on Eventbrite. It's the Get in the Room Tour Detroit. Get in the Room Tour Detroit on Eventbrite. So go and grab your tickets expeditiously. I love me some you, man. I want y'all to go ahead and double tap and get us to 300K real quick. Y'all like 284K on our impromptu live video. Yes, I am coming to Chicago. I'm definitely coming to Chicago. I think somebody already responded to you. I'm coming to Chicago. I will be in Chicago. I will be in Jamaica as well. Anybody, if you guys are interested in coming to Jamaica, I have that flyer up on my IG page, and she has all her contact information on there. Contact her directly so that you can get everything set up. I will be speaking in Jamaica. I will be speaking in Canada. I will be coming to Dallas. I will be coming to the Bronx, Chicago. Of course, I know you guys are in Virginia. I will be coming to Virginia, Atlanta, Georgia, where we got a meeting about you guys today, and that's going to be March 30th. I will be coming to Atlanta, Georgia. We're adding you guys to the tour as well. So yes, man, we definitely gonna get in the room. We're getting being in the room, man. Dallas, yes, I got to come to Dallas, man. I love me some of you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Yes, I was at that. That's where I was last time, Lily. I need to get another space for this time when I come to Chicago. I need a banquet hall, a rental space or something like that when I come to Chicago. So yeah, if you got a way, if not, then I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. If not, man, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going right back where I was, because that church, they welcomed me with open arms. They welcomed me with open arms, and they showed me so much love, man. And I ain't got no problem going right on back up in there with them. I go right on back. I go right back up in there with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem. But y'all go ahead, double tap on that screen. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys inside the Patreon, the Chosen Family. I'll see you guys right over in there, because we're about to get started for our prayer. You guys be good. Thank you. All right, guys, we at 298. We at 298. Double tap on that screen. Okay, Belmont, Texas. Big Texas in the building. I see y'all, man. Big Texas is here. Double tapping on that screen. That's what I'm talking about. 300. There we go. They go out 300K. Man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys tapping in. I know that we know we was going to be live right now, but you know what I'm saying? It was just, I wanted to jump in. I wanted to be able to talk to y'all. I do not like when, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I don't like when people act like the information is not clear. You know what I'm saying? Or like they don't know what's going on. We got to make sure that folk know exactly what's going on. And your mindset, it most definitely matters. I love you guys. She says, Italy loves you. I love Italy as well. I love y'all too. Man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.